A fight is brewing over the fate of a very popular local attraction for mountain biking enthusiasts.
We're talking about the Crabtree County Park. The Raleigh-Durham International Airport currently leases the land to Wake County at a very low rate, but is now looking to develop a large chunk of that property.
CBS 17's Harrison Grubb is digging deeper into a new legal opinion that suggests that the airport could continue its discounted lease with the county.
These sprawling mountain bike trails at Lake Crabtree County Park could be permanently closed by the summer.
This doesn't have to happen.
RDU, which owns the land, is looking to develop more than 130 acres to create an entertainment destination. The project would directly impact the mountain biking community and Triangle Off-Road Cyclists, or TORC. The group has already poured around $250,000 into the trails and countless volunteer hours.
We're just starting to really understand the impact. I mean, it's obvious, it's the most used county park, so there's a huge impact to the user base that uses it. But another area of impact that we're just starting to really assess is what it would cost to rebuild that.
For the past 40 years, RDU has leased the land to Wake County for just $1 a year. The county says when it attempted to renew, the airport told them that FAA rules now require them to get fair market value for the land. Hoping to find alternatives, TORC sought a legal opinion.
This whole effort has been intended to be collaborative.
In a 6-page letter, Cranfield-Sumner attorney Robert L. Jahari argues that RDU could continue its lease agreement with Wake County, citing a part of the FAA's policy that says airports can get below fair market value for community uses like parks.
On an initial look, it wasn't terribly clear that FAA really has the authority to step in here and say that the community use exception could not apply in this kind of an instance.
He points to recent Supreme Court decisions about digging into agency statutes like community use.
Within that type of framework, I think really it's really great to have discussion and to have collaboration amongst all these interested parties and all these stakeholders to see if everyone's needs can be met in a way that allows these trails and the entire community park to continue.
RDU says the letter does not change the fact that they're required to get fair market value for the land, pointing to a Federal Register published in 1999. In it, the FAA states that while community use exceptions are allowed, it's usually limited to property that won't produce substantial non-aviation revenue. One of the airport's goals for the development is to increase these revenues, saying in part, quote, as demand for air travel in the Triangle continues to grow, securing new revenue sources is essential to funding critical improvements at RDU. Wake County, which has leased the land for decades, says it won't comment on third-party legal opinions. In part, quote, RDU has the authority to lease and initiate RFIs related to any RDU-owned or managed property without the joinder or approval from Wake County. The county continues working with the airport to renew the lease on Lake Crabtree's remaining land, while also hoping to make improvements to other area trails, like the 286 property on the opposite side of I-40 from the park. In Cary, Harrison Grubb, CBS 17 News.